Hey guys, this is Gossip and Reactions Marie's Take. I am going to bring this subject to you guys. I know it sometimes it's very uncomfortable, but to bring my takes on a few things that I have been watching lately, I need to go a little deeper to see how is this going on, and it is acceptable to some people and to some people it's not. It's no longer a big deal in this era that we are living in, but some people still have an issue with it. I'm gonna let you know my take after I give you the whole paragraph. It says black and white women's attitudes towards interracial marriages. Okay, 50 white women and 50 black women, US citizens between the age of 18 and 23 years old, were asked to rate their attitudes about interracial marriage on a 10 points response scale. The white women were somewhat more favorable, if not significantly so, than the black women about men and women of their race marrying persons of another race. However, scores at the extreme of the scale were significantly different. The white women tended to cluster at the scale extreme, favoring interracial marriage, whereas the black women tended to cluster at the other unfavorable extreme. Implications and research needs are discussed, and this was done in let me see what year this was done on. Sorry guys, let's see before we go further. Oh god, this was done in 2019. Yeah, okay, 2019, so it's a long time from now, but a research is a research and it's there for a purpose. And why I'm bringing this, because I have watched a few YouTube channels where there was a lot of white guys going to Africa, marrying those black young women, and then create a YouTube channel and showing people how they live on a daily basis. Good for them, good for the young ladies, and hopefully there is true love there. That's all I can say. Hopefully there is true love there. There is interracial couple from all over the world, but lately it seems like a trend where the guys come from America, Europe, they just go straight to Africa and find a black queen, married her, and of course, to the young black queen, it's a life-changing situation, life-changing moment where of course they are doing okay financially, and they are able to build houses for their parents. They are able to change their parents life situation based on the guy they are married. I want to give a shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. He was an American born young man, but now he's living in Africa. He has different YouTube channels. He always brings you the latest of all type of things. It's so much you can learn from him. I really appreciate his takes on stuff. I remember I was watching one of his YouTube channels where there was a few people sitting there, the young lady introducing the subject they are going to discuss, and everybody gives their take on how they feel about the subject. And this particular subject is where the black African queens will not give a chance to a black man, whether it's from Africa or from USA, to marry them, because to them, when a white man marry them, it's a chance of getting out of poverty. It's a chance of getting out of Africa, go somewhere else, change their life, and change their parents' life. But at the same time, I kind of realize if a black man come from America or anywhere else, go to Africa, try to marry a black queen, but that black man don't have much money, don't have much to offer, they will reject that man based on not having much. How about building together? Do you see why the black race is going to be hard for us to get to the next level, build our own community, get to the next level? Because we don't give each other a chance. Instead of giving each other a chance, we actually taking that away and try something else, try somebody else, try something new. Again, I have watched different interracial couples where the guys really go there, meet the parents, and based on the African culture, they have to give some car to the parents. goat, chicken, and then okay, they have right to marry their daughter. Most of them come from America. They married the daughter, moved the daughter here in America, and of course, that parent life in Africa can change for the better. So why don't you guys give a brother the same opportunity? And based on what I'm going to say, there was a show that I watched twice. It's a dating show in Africa called non what is it? Marriage. NONS marriage. MIRAJ. I believe, yes. Non marriage. And when I watched the show, I watched it three times, but I was disgusted on the result. Why I was disgusted on the result is because all those young black men that came on stage on Smash or Pass. That was the name of the show. The name of the activity, but the name of the show on YouTube is NONS Marriage. MIRAJ. So I would sit there and watch the young ladies interact with the young men. And smash or pass. If it's smash, the one they choose, they will describe why they choose that one, why it's a pass. And if it's pass, why they let that young man go, being single, not being able to find a match. And another thing they would do that disgusted me, they would have a balloon. All the young ladies have a balloon on stage. The minute the young man came out, if they like the way he looks, without even say a word, if they don't like the way he looks, they will pop the balloon. If they would like the way the young man look, they will hold the balloon until further notice. Once the young man starts speaking, they would either agree to exchange numbers. So far, I didn't go far into the show. I have not seen one young lady agree to go with the guy, because once the guy starts speaking, the young lady react to that in a really nasty way. And I'm saying, okay, you are looking for a king. Supposedly you are a queen. Now, the way they describe the past is like, oh, look at you. You don't dress well. You dress cheap. You don't look well put together. You don't look well kept. It is so disrespectful to put somebody down that came on a show to try to find a match, somebody that could potentially be their wife, and you describe them in a way so poorly. Or look at your shoes. It's old. And they will say, this don't cost much. It costs a little chiles, the money in Africa. It don't cost much. And I remember one of them say, no, I'm an Instagram model. My hair costs this. My dress costs this. My shoes cost this. Are you serious? You're looking for a match. You're looking for a man, and you comment on what you're wearing, what he's wearing. But you don't think about his education background. You don't look at what his intention is with you. Are you trying to form a family? How are you going to live your life? What are we going to do, to make it better for ourselves and our parents? The past is too rude to say. How they describe the person. Look, your hair look like this. Look how you dress. Oh, you don't look well kept. It is so outrageous. It kind of turned me off. I have not watched another episode because truthfully, you did not come to look for somebody. You come to look for a player. Okay? I remember one young man. He dressed it really nicely. Nice blue suit. The only reason they didn't take him, he was 38. And the young lady that wanted to go with him was 26 or 24. What are you looking for? You're looking for stability. You're looking for somebody that's going to help you to get to the next level. But to just deny somebody of his age, I thought it was dumb. It was ridiculous. It was outrageous. Okay? So again, interracial couple, it seems like the black young ladies would most likely go with a white guy. It doesn't matter how old he is, how much money he doesn't have. But the fact that they felt like they could get out of Africa to go to America, to go to Europe, to go to anywhere else that's better than where they at, they would rather take a risk to give that person a chance instead of staying with their own right there in Africa and creating beautiful kids and creating beautiful opportunity. Because Africa, there was so much you can do there. There was so many different continents, so many different places where you can go and do things. It's just like, it's outrageous how to describe somebody, how you don't want them because they don't have money. How about building together? No, people don't have patience. People don't have time to build with somebody. So on that show, I give it F because I don't like how they degrading the young man. I don't like how they don't choose them because they don't have money. They don't look a certain way. That, I mean, it's ridiculous. Or you're not tall enough. And forgive me, it's a lot of kids outside, yeah, and then it's a lot of noise. I remember one young lady did not choose a young man because he wasn't light-skinned. Nowadays, we're looking for light-skinned, for good hair, for money. Okay, you want to be financially stable. I respect that. I understand that. Because nobody want to suffer, you know. How about when we put $1, each of us together, make it $2, grow that to $5 and $10? These days, nobody have time to be growing, to be making. They want a fast cash, fast life. And this is how their life end up taken away in a fast way because you want to live the fast life. Again, what my concern is on this video is why so many white guys are going to Africa, taking those beautiful young ladies away from the African guys. And when there was a show or there was a place for a young sister from Africa to choose a young man from Africa, they are degrading them because they don't have money. They don't look all put together. I don't think it's fair. And we are diminishing ourselves. We are deleting ourselves in this planet because all we're doing is mixing. It works for some people. It doesn't work for others. Why not giving our brothers a chance? When it comes to me, yes, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have 4 kids. Those 4 kids were born to other race. But at the same time, they get my features, they get my look. You cannot take them for Hispanic. You cannot take them for white. They are black, and they know they are black. They know they are my kids. So they grew up with the open mind. It's okay to be you as long as you are happy. Okay? But at the same time, I never disrespect or degrading my race. And I have experienced being with a black person, Haitian, and the most love that I have felt, the most connection that I have felt was a dark, beautiful brother. Although he wasn't the same level as I was, but I felt that connection stronger with that person because as a black person, you feel good, you feel comfortable with your own. And I'm not saying you cannot love a white guy or Hispanic guy or Asian guy. There is love there. But the most comfortable I personally ever felt was in the arm of a beautiful black man. Although it did not end up the way I would have loved it to be end up like. But I can remember the happiest I have been was in the arm of a beautiful dark chocolate man. And I respect men. I respect black men for that connection, for that way of making me feel like I was the queen. Okay? Again, it might work, it might not work for other people. But at the end of the day, you are rejecting your own kind because they don't have money, because they don't look all put together. But if a white guy goes there with nothing in his hands, you're going to give him a chance to marry you, to build something with you, but you're not giving your own kind, black man, a chance to build and do something with you. I don't think it's fair, and I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm letting you know how I feel. Subscribe and let me know how you feel. Are we destroying our own race? Are we destroying our own kind by not giving each other a chance? What's going on? Subscribe. Bye.